We've been developing the Landmark project for a number of years. We've done a lot of research into what makes public art landmarks successful and not successful. And there are two really key things that are important to our ambition to create a world-class cultural icon or landmark. One is that the landmark grows out of the place. So it's not an idea that's dropped into the Gretna area, but it's an idea that actually genuinely has a relationship with the place and grows out of its context and has a sense of place. The other incredibly important ingredient for creating a successful landmark is the artists or creative team involved must have had previous experience of creating high quality art or design work and also be engaged with the place to some depth, so that they're not just drawing an idea on the other side of the world and dropping it in to the project. We're very fortunate in Dumfries and Galloway to have Charles Jenks, who is an architectural critic, an artist, an architect himself, who's experienced and done projects all over the world and is particularly engaged with the idea of creating. I've cut that. Waffling again, just have to keep to the point. Right, I'll start again. Okay. The Landmark project has been developed over a number of years, and we've done a lot of research into what makes a project successful and not so successful. We feel it's very important not to just ship in an idea into the place, that the idea actually grows out of that place and creates a sense of place, exploring the place's identity and its context. The other thing that's incredibly important is that we go for quality, the best quality that we can find in terms of art and design, knowledge and expertise. We're very, very fortunate in Dumfries and Galloway to have Charles Jenks, who's an international architectural theorist and designer and land artist himself, living here, and who is interested in helping us take this project forward. We've just appointed Charles as creative director of the project. Charles has an enormous amount of experience in master planning projects, so he has the ability to deal with the very, very complex issues on the site, such as there's a lot of signage, it's got a motorway, it's got a railway, it's got a river. It's a very, very complicated site, and the surrounds of the site have to be dealt with in a way which is approached in a problem-solving approach to the problem seen as a challenge. We've also, again, very fortunate to have Andy Goldsworthy, who has been living in Dumfries and Galloway for 20 years now. Andy moved here because of the landscape, because of the place and because of the people, and has a strong affinity with the region. He's particularly interested in developing a project for the boundary line between Gretna and Canonby, looking at the relationship between the line and the Scottish and the English sides. There's different access laws on both sides of the border, which is a very, very interesting challenge, as well as a huge, powerful history of the place. So we're absolutely delighted to have these very talented and knowledgeable individuals to help us take the project forward. In addition to Charles and Andy's involvement, we are looking for someone to help design a kinetic optical piece which is integrated into the landmark work that Charles is developing, and we're looking for an inventive and imaginative mind, somebody who's capable of problem solving to help us do that, and we're also looking for a landscape technical team to help support the development of the landmark.